Although the eye black does work for Newsom, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Coach Wade, for example, says that although he does have his own superstitions, eye black will never be one of them. Thanks, Andrew. A huge game down here today between Kentucky Wesleyan and Alderson Broaddus. Both teams with only one loss in the GMAC so far this year, and the winner would take control of the conference, and this one lived up to its billing. Now, the G Unit doesn't just bring the noise. They also have their own organized chants that can make it hard for the opposition to focus during a game. Thanks, Andrew. As they were cutting down the nets here at Rex Piles Arena, the Alderson Broaddus Battlers were celebrating a successful campaign in which they won 22 of their final 23 games. But at the same time they were celebrating that present success, they were looking forward to an even brighter future. Even if this is just a temporary home for the Falcons, it's a win-win for both sides. The $8 million facility is only in its third year of use. It helps bring collegiate baseball to the people of Bridgeport. One thing you never want to do with Coach Jenna is doubt that she can still play basketball. Because she'll prove you wrong pretty quickly. And although the future is bright, that doesn't mean the present is done just quite yet. Tomorrow, the Battlers will find out if they have been selected to play in this year's NCAA Division II tournament. That'll wrap it up from down here in Philippi. For 12 Sports, I'm Jim Sanas.
To talk about postseason hoops. In high school, the top team in Class AA remains Robert C. Byrd. The Eagles are athletic, talented, and have great hair. Jim Sanas reports.
My boy Bank calls it the bloomin' onion.
The flat top. Well, my friend says it looks like a watermelon.
When you're the #1 team in West Virginia AA high school boys basketball, you're allowed to have a little fun. Robert C. Byrd takes that allowance to the fullest in the form of exquisite hairstyles.
I think kids are individuals, and I think when different individuals come together, you become a good team, and hairstyles are just a start. You know, they're all individuals just like the kids are individuals, but that's what makes them unique, and this is definitely a unique group to be around.
What started this movement? Not even the players know. They just know that there is still more to come.
This might be a trend that's going on right now, but my hair's too long to have it running around, so I've been putting a headband on. Me and Alex Banco, the headband boys. I'll get my hair braided for the state tournament, too. We'll be there.
The hair may not be the reason the team is 16-0, but the players say it may provide at least some intimidation on the court.
I don't know. You'd have to ask them that. I personally would be intimidated by it, but I mean that's just me.
Yeah, I think it intimidates some people, you know, with the hair flowing out like that. It might get a little scared and coming through, going to swat you, do something nice, you know.
Now, while I'm certainly not one to talk about exotic hair, the players say that they might not be for long either. Many of them say that after the state tournament, the hair and what goes with it may be gone.
After basketball is over, I think I'm going to trim it back down, maybe shave my face a little bit, start looking good for the springtime.
But fans of the flow fear not. Spies says he will start drawing up sketches to try to top this year's watermelon haircut next year. From Clarksburg for 12 Sports, I'm Jim Sanas.
People say swimming isn't much of a team sport, but I beg to differ.
Ross Cook and Heston Smith started swimming together 10 years ago. Ever since, the two have been inseparable.
It's like, he was telling me once, it's like telepathy. We know what the other person's going to do, and we don't even have to talk about it. We know that each person's going to try their hardest and do what they can to do the best for the team.
That telepathy helped guide the two and the University High School swim team to a 7th place finish this weekend at the state meet in Morgantown. They say the success was how they wanted to wrap up their senior season.
When you've been doing the same thing every day for 10 years, and in a moment's notice, it's over. And looking back, it's a rewarding experience. I can't think of a better way to have ended things with Heston there by my side.
The two were on both the team's 200 and 400-yard freestyle teams, which took 5th and 6th place respectively this weekend. Both also advanced past the prelims in 2 individual events. Smith says he has no regrets with how the two went out.
Bittersweet was the definition of it. So it was very bittersweet, but at the same time I had a good time and I had no regrets on it, so it felt really good to get out and be done with it and start something else.
The two aren't sure yet where they'll continue their education, but Cook says no matter what, their friendship will live on.
It's going to be a little different not having my wingman there next year, but Heston and I will keep in touch. Of course, a bond like that can't be broken.
Although their swimming careers are over, the future is bright. They have both carried a GPA above 4 throughout their high school education, and they were able to go out on top as a team. From Morgantown for 12 Sports, I'm Jim Sanas.